Japan, and I came home with Richard and David.
Time to sit down in a chair.
Let's move on in.
Yes.
And Jim, you're in charge here
I'm in
tonight.
charge.
That's great.
I hope it looks that way.
All right, what is
We're
this?
going to be sitting down now.
What's the occasion?
Why, it's the second annual Emmanuel Missions Conference.
All right. And Jake,
That's
you're
right.
helping too.
Everyone's helping. They're going to help to eat.
I knew they existed, but I didn't have time to look. So
I was at Adele one day to look at them. The guy took me out to the island thing, and he made a mistake of
I'm glad that you're here and you can eat it.
and it was so noisy you couldn't hear yourself talk.
oh, really?
It was so noisy. It has a steel.
With us here tonight is his wife, Rita. Hope I pronounced it right. And also, our friend Sam is at Grillo. Welcome as well. You'll note a number of things. We have this, like I said, this is our little flyer telling us what we're doing today, tomorrow. We also have a missions guide for each family with all sorts of stuff in it, and I'll go over that a little bit later on in the program. The structure of this evening is this. We're going to eat. That's always important. And then we are going to take a period afterwards, after we eat, to...
What are you doing, Mark? You're showing that you care about the whole world, right? That's great. All right. Tell me what that is, Ben.
With flags of everything.
It's an international apple. Whoa, look at Maggie's.
Where's Maggie's?
Right there.
Wow, Maggie, that's neat. Where'd you get that idea? That's a great idea. All right. Hi, Rachel.
I'm just running. So I wrote flags. I collected the flags. And I put them in. I made this extra kite string.
That's great. I like that. That's good.
And I think it's really neat because it kind of reminds me of how God is in every different country. Everybody's everywhere.
That's right. And those flags were on the tables, weren't they?
Yeah. Table.
That's good. Thank you. What's happening next, Jim?
Well, we're just about to begin the worship and information part of our service, where we learn more about our missionaries. We have Anisaka speaking in a few minutes. We're going to have our kids singing some songs. And then we're going to pray for our missionaries. Do a lot of things that sort.
This is the FFA along here. Future FMA, the Future Missionaries of America.
There they are.
There they are.
What country are you going to visit, Joe?
England.
You're going to be in England. That's a good place.
inviting us and carrying us and having this wonderful mission conference. Thank you for everyone who put it together. Emmanuel Presbyterian Church is a middle class, white, godly people are involved in missions.
This is the day of our missionary conference. And the children are going to be traveling to Tanzania. Our committee has done a nice job of decorating and preparing for this adventure. And as the children arrive, they must go in a certain door so that they'll be prepared for the big flight. Karen is one of these folks who's been working really hard and getting ready, and everything is on the way. Preparation for flight number 10 is intensive because the time pressures are great. Captain Jim is preparing his flight plan. How's the flight plan, Captain Jim?
All right, so far we have a low ceiling today, but we're going to get above that in about 8 minutes. We'll be up 35,000 feet. We'll be cruising at about 360 miles an hour. And we'll be lucky because we're having tailwinds.
All right, very good. What's that insignia you have on there?
Well, that has a special meaning to somebody other than myself, but these happen to be the wings of a neighbor of mine who was a bombardier on a B-17 in Europe. So these wings have flown over Germany, over Berlin a couple of times.
And what about the insignia on the hat there?
Well, that's very interesting. I'm glad you mentioned that because this is the MTW Airlines. And the MTW Airlines is mission to the world, and you can see very clearly that the symbol that we have is a life preserver and anchors, because Jesus rescues us from our sins. You see, that's what the life preserver is all about. And the anchor is because our anchor holds when we have it in Christ Jesus.
Hey, that's good. And here's another Jim. What function are you involved in here?
Well, I'm actually from the transportation department. I'm looking things over and making sure things are running well here. And things seem to be going pretty well today.
Very good. Did you contribute any passengers for this flight?
As a matter of fact, yes. I have 6 of my children on the flight today.
Wonderful. We'll pray for their safety. All right. And as you can see, the lobby here in preparation for the flight is a very busy place. A lot of electricity going on in here. And what function are you carrying out here?
We are issuing passports and tickets.
What's his pass? Show me one of those passports.
Passport.
Well, I'll be.
Picture, person, as well as the vital statistics.
Wow.
We also have 1988.
And her birthplace tickets.
Rockville, Maryland.
You mean that every passenger has to have all of this? Well, that's great.
On the plane.
They don't get on captain's plane. And what flight is this? Flight number... Okay, where's it going, Lynn?
Tanzania.
Oh, do you know the name of the city?
Dar es Salaam.
Dar es Salaam. Okay. Very good. Okay, and I see a man in white back there. Let's find out what is this gentleman here for?
I'm immunizing against sleeping sickness.
You're what?
Immunizing against sleeping sickness. I'm drinking much coffee.
No information, so we're going to get some information.
What's your function here with the flight?
I'm providing the pre-flight medical briefing.
And your first name, formal
And what's your function here?
your formal name?
Tanzanian crafts.
That's what we need.
Crafts.
When you get to Tanzania, yeah.
Wow, that's great. And What's going on here? What's your name?
I'm Mrs. Rao. I'm going to be helping with the immunizations
For what?
for malaria, for sleeping sickness, a lot of germs, and a lot of parasites.
Where?
In Tanzania.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Prepare the children so that they don't get sick. We want them to come back healthy.
So where's the needle? I don't see anything in your
It's
hand.
back in the room.
Okay.
I'm not carrying it around with me.
Is that going on over there right now?
Not yet.
Okay.
As soon as the
Will
children
be.
get ready.
All right. Who's this? What's your name?
Peter.
Peter. And no, don't hold that up there because then we won't be able to see your face. All right, Peter, where are you going?
Tanzania.
Okay. All right, you're all excited, aren't you? What's your name?
Nathan.
And where are you going?
Tanzania.
Okay, you're going to Tanzania. And what are you going to do there? Okay. Okay. What's your name?
Isaac.
Okay, what are you doing here today? Are you going to go on a...
That's how they all dress in Africa.
You're going to go on a trip, that's right.
Very important.
And where to, do you know? You going to Africa? That's great, okay. We couldn't do without a story from Jim.
You know, this is a very interesting story about an airline pilot who was flying towards New York from Europe, and he was having headwinds, bad weather, and the plane was losing altitude, and they were running out of fuel. And he radioed to the control tower at LaGuardia and said, "Please come in, give us instructions, give us instructions." Nothing happened. 10 minutes later, "Give us instructions, give us instructions." Finally, a voice came back and said, "Repeat after me. Our Father, who art in heaven."
Battleship out at sea, and the captain's on the bridge. Helmsman says, "Sir, there's lights off the port bow." He says, "See if you can raise them on the radio." Raises them on the radio and says, "This is the battleship so-and-so. You're on a collision course with us. Please move." The guy comes back and he says, "Negative, suggest you change course." And the helmsman says, "Sir, he suggests we change course." And he says, "Nonsense. Tell him we're a battleship. We're not changing course." And he says, "Advise we are a battleship. Suggest you change course." And the voice comes back and says, "Negative. Suggest you change course." So now the captain's really incensed. He says, "Tell him I'm a full captain of the United States Navy and ask him what his rank is." The helmsman radios back. He says, "Our commander is a full captain of the Navy. What is your rank?" And he says, "I'm a petty officer, 3rd class." So the battleship radios back. He says, "The captain suggests that the petty officer changes course." And the petty officer comes back and says, "Be advised, we're a lighthouse. Suggest you change course." Keep following.
They have to go outside.
Oh, wait a minute. You have to follow the pathway here. That way? You will go through this. New people on the side door.
Now we're going to the pre-flight medical department. Here's the pre-flight workshop.
Oh, wait, that way?
Red.
And this is the health department with...
Okay, a couple of the bad germs and worms. Okay? What's this thing up here supposed to be?
Malaria.
No, what is that bug?
Mosquito.
Yeah, lots of diseases in Tanzania can be given to you by mosquitoes and other bugs. But the big one is malaria. Okay? When you're in Tanzania, you have to be very careful from when the sun goes down to when the sun comes up, because that's when the mosquitoes are out. And if the mosquitoes bite you, you can get malaria. Now, if you get malaria, you can get a very high fever, and your skin can turn yellow, and you get a bad headache, and if you get a bad case of it, it can kill you. Now, to protect you from malaria, you're going to have to take some pills while you're in Tanzania. Once a week, you have to take your malaria pill. Okay, the other thing, when you're in Tanzania, you can't go swimming in any streams or lakes, because in the freshwater streams and lakes, there's a little bug called schistosomiasis. All you have to do is dangle your big toe in the water, And these little critters can bore right through your skin. And once they get in your skin, they get in your blood, and then they get into your lungs, and then they crawl through your lungs, up your windpipe, up to where your windpipe and your food pipe join together. Then they slide down the food pipe into your stomach, and then they form all sorts of little worms in there to make you real sick. Another disease you can get from an insect bite is sleeping sickness.
What's going on in this room, Diane?
Pastor Bonnie, we're making placemats. The children are weaving placemats. And part of our verse is from Romans, how beautiful are the feet of those who bring good news. And they make them with your hand. And then with little... Can you do any color? And then Mrs. Foster has sachets, clothes from Tanzania. These are all yellow. And then we have coloring books for the children. And in the next section are gospel bracelets.
Have the children arrived in Tanzania yet?
No, they've not. This is a pre-flight workshop.
Okay, thank you. What is that, Peter? Oh, wow. That's good. All right.
Yeah. Who do we have here? We have John. Are you all ready?
Linda, what are you doing for John there?
Well, we're getting John all ready to go to Tanzania. We have to give him a shot.
Not Tanzania.
Tanzania. I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong. Tanzania.
Look at him.
Okay, and I'm going to give him a shot. And
It's
you like the
done.
shot?
You didn't even feel it, did you?
And here's your shot.
Get a
That's
pill.
it.
Wait, you have the Band-Aid for your arm.
And now I have to put a Band-Aid on.
Hold this feet.
I ate candy
You are holding so
That's a
still.
candy
Being
still.
Very, very great here.
Get the pill. Here.
And it doesn't hurt. I'm glad. These are the shots that doesn't hurt. Now, don't give me the pills. You'll get your turn.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, now let's put your sleeve back down. Okay.
John?
I need to give you a pill.
Wait, that's
Here, John, turn around this way. Here's your pill to keep from getting malaria. That's one of the diseases, okay? Now, we're going to give you some green medicine to keep you from getting sick while you're on your trip.
It worked though, didn't it?
Green medicine.
Oh, yeah. I think you get your hair back.
And you did such a good job.
Turn over.
What jelly bean would you like?
All right. Okay.
Oh, no way.
All right, look the other way. You don't want to cry. Right there. Yeah, here. Okay, you just wait. All right, you next? Are you nervous? A little bit? All right, well, don't cry. It's not going to hurt too much. Okay.
If you cry, you don't get a jelly
Oh, it's nose. That'd be a good place. All right, hold still now. Don't move. All right. Okay, not bad at all. Here, take a pill.
Trip, okay? There we go, shot.
All right. Here, swallow that down. That's a lot.
My bad art. Zoom in or something.
We're going to flip it.
Okay. Are you ready? All right.
I'm hoping.
Zach, are there any paintbrushes over here?
Yeah, well, no, not really. You can squeeze me here.
Zachary, what are you doing, Zachary?
Face painting.
Turn around. Zach, do you have anything?
Not a group. Max, it's always a good spot for you.
Come on, you make a jelly bean. You shouted.
Did I tell you I'm allergic to Oh, wait a minute. I gotta go to these.
Oh, yeah, you have your pill. Here.
And a jelly.
And if you didn't shout, you get a jelly bean.
I didn't believe it. It's funny.
Oh, well, he has a
looks like
Band-Aid
Mr.
if you do. Just don't worry.
I'm not going.
Okay.
Immunize the Pastor
On the
Wayne
top,
first.
you've got a zoomer on it.
Yep.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
No jelly beans for now.
Oh, this is. That's hurt too much. Okay.
Oh, are you dead? Are you dead? Are you dead? Are you dead?
Let it stop. Here you go. All right, you're all set.
Now, what is going on here, Mike?
Playing Mancala over here.
What's the name of it?
Mancala is an African stone game in which you move the pieces around the board, trying to get most of them in your Mancala, and that's how you decide who wins the game.
Why am I going to give it a try? And
A table of experts here.
Ashley, did you ever play this before?
This is her game.
Okay.
Really?
My cousin Bride got it for me for Christmas.
And is it fun?
Yeah.
I think so.
When you don't play too much time.
What do you like about it, Elizabeth?
Lizzie.
That you get to go a lot.
Good. You got it now. You get to go again. You get to go a lot. You have the latest.
And Beth, what's going on at this table?
We're making the gospel bracelet. Help us remember the story of Jesus' of our hearts being cleansed of sin, the blood that Jesus shed. White as snow. We grow in Jesus, and we go to heaven where the streets are paved with rules of eternal reward.
That is nice.
Isn't that nice? And everybody's Kit made his own. And they're all in the beads on.
Captain, are you getting settled now, Captain?
This is row 5, this is row 6. And do you see your seat? Row 6, C. 6. They're on board. Okay, and you are... when you're all seated, we're going to put another row right down here. Center seat, center row. There you are.
Right, John, you can wait.
You can just wait back there to see what's going on.
Now they're starting to get settled in their airplane seats, and the captain is preparing to take off. Andrew, won't you fly without first class?
This lady come in. Sir, we need you to get up and let this lady come in.
Oh, we are splitting. May I switch seats? You want to?
The captain is getting ready now, and most of the children have gotten their seats. There's been a good deal of argument here about who sits where, but every seat has its tag.
Everybody wanted a window seat.
Everybody wanted a window seat, but you've got to take the seat that's assigned to you. What a noisy bunch of passengers. The airplane's getting ready to take off.
Watch me about seatbelts. You cannot take off without belts on, and you must have them on when you land. And it's best to keep them on all the time, because sometimes the planes go up and down. You don't want to hit the ceiling. So if you're in the seat, keep them on. You can loosen them up for more comfort, but keep them on. And to put them on, you slide. You all have seat belts in your car, I'm sure. This works pretty much the same. Slide it into a place. It's not there. Now, did you hear that? It's place. And when you want to take them off to go to the lavatory or to leave the plane, you just push the center button, pull it apart. Keep them on at all times while you're seated, but you can loosen them for comfort. All right?
My mom has
Yes, that's good. Do you wear it?
But if you want to get killed.
Good. All right, now, in the unfortunate incident where the plane might be compressed, you're going to have some oxygen masks come down from the ceiling. And this is what they'll look like. And what you do, if they come down, you can't get them. They'll come down automatically if you need them. You pull this straight back, You put it over your head like this, and you put the point on your nose. And you breathe like, take it off so you can hear me, or can you hear me?
Yes.
You keep them on until someone tells you it's safe to take them off. Remember that. Keep it on until someone tells you it's safe to take them off. And now Captain Clark has a few things to tell you. Thank you very much. And when we take off, you must sit up straight. Sit up straight with your back on the back, and make sure your belt's on. All right, thank you very much. You all sit up straight when we take off.
All right, now that everybody's belted in and you're comfortable, all the trays that you might have had in front of you have to be secured out of the way. So if there's any accident, you don't hit a tray that's sitting in your lap. That would be very dangerous. So now that you're all settled and you're ready to go, I have certain important things to tell you about this flight. First of all, let me just reiterate the fact that you are aboard Mission to the World, MTW Airlines. And I'm very happy to be the captain of your flight. Your flight number is Romans 14:15. And that's something you're going to have to hear more about later on, just how important this flight is. Now, where are you going? That's right. And I'm going to show you a few things about this flight that will be very much of an interest to you. As you can see, if you look out the portholes you have on the sides, right now you're in a position where you see some cloud coverage and a few birds flying around. But it won't be long before, when we get clearance to take off, that we will advance out of the airport, flying at about 180 miles an hour before we get airspeed. And once we get the airspeed at about 180 miles an hour there, you'll feel the plane start to lift off. And as we climb, we're going to climb our ceiling right now, as you can see outside, is probably about 8,000 feet. Once we get above that ceiling, you're going to find yourself break out into a beautiful sunshine. And you'll look down and you'll see nothing but cotton balls all over the place. That's the tops of the clouds that you see from the bottom. And it's a grand sight. But you'll be out in the sunshine, and we will be climbing to about 35,000 feet as we head east. Now I want to show you something about our flight plan, which I have registered with the authorities. An airplane with 4 engines, and we're getting ready to roll. Now, before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, let me just call your attention to a very important fact. We have a special in-flight movie for your pleasure and for your information. We have Reverend Jeff Talley, who's flying along with us. And Reverend Jeff Talley knows all there is to know about Tanzania. So he is going to tell you and show you on a video something about what you're going to see when you land in Dar es Salaam. We have another question.
Where does the plane land?
It lands in the airport.
I've been on my dad on a lot of planes.
Here's a little girl whose daddy was on a lot of airplanes. This is the in-flight movie. Reverend Jeff Talley, we welcome you aboard.
They are part of a religion called Islam, and they are people who are in religious faith are called Muslims. So this is about children whose families are Islamic, and so the children are part of Muslim families. You know, in this world there are over 1 billion people who are Muslims, and over half of those children are over half of those people are children. And so many people in this world who are your age, they don't know about Jesus. At least they don't believe that he's the Savior of the world. They just think that he was a good man and a prophet, but not God's Son who came to save us from our sins. And this video just tells about what it's like for Muslim children.
Hi, I'm Zach, and I'm Hannah. Have you ever heard about Muslim people?
the answers to those questions and show you a lot more.
And you can see on the top it's kind of flat because it was a volcano. And a long, long time ago, it used to give out molten lava. Now it's kind of flat on top. My daughter Laura, who incidentally has asthma. I don't know if any of you have asthma, but she has asthma. She climbed that mountain to the very tippy top, and I have a picture of her standing on the top of the mountain that I'll show you. Probably tomorrow.
How old is she?
Laura was 16 or 16, I guess, when she did that. Now, I wanted to tell you a story about one young boy. His name is Imani. Imani means faith. And his name is Imani Kaduma. Now, Imani was raised in an unusual family. Imani's mother was a Christian woman, but Imani's father was a Muslim. And but Imani's father, who was a Muslim, said that Imani could go to church with his mother. And every day Imani's mother would pray with Imani and his other brothers and sisters. And the person that they prayed for the most was their father, Mr. Kaduma. That Mr. Kaduma would become a believer. Do you remember in the video they talked about how important it is for us to pray for the Muslims, that they would see and know and understand who Jesus really is? Well, that's what Imani and his mom prayed for Mr. Kaduma. His name was Ibrahim Kaduma, and he was a very well-known Muslim man. Well, you know what? Finally, after many years, Mr. Kaduma realized that there was no hope of salvation in Islam, in that religion. And he saw that the only way to be saved from his sins and to go to heaven was through Jesus. And so he believed in Jesus, and he became a Christian. Now this man, Mr. Kaduma, he once was in the highest levels of government. He was like the Secretary of State, like we have a Secretary of State in our government. Very powerful, influential man. But you know what he says? He says that one reason that he's now a Christian is because his little son, Imani, used to pray for him every day.
Same as how he said the king has no clothes on.
And I'm so glad, no, Steve. I'm so glad you didn't give me his young man. All right, now, we're going to go out one row at a time so we don't have a stampede. Now wait, the first row goes first because they're the small. All right, you may leave here and you'll have to go through the customs to get your
Now, Kim, what are they doing here?
Going through customs. Going through customs and declaring. What do you have to declare?
You have to what?
You have to declare if you have any food or animals or inappropriate substances entering into the country that must be confiscated.
Okay.
And what's your purpose? Peter? No, you can't. Oh, yes. Her gym shirt.
We are in the men's lounge here, the men's airport lounge, and we are enjoying a few minutes after the flight. And then it's going to be, Tony, what's going to be next?
I don't know, Pastor Bronick. Maybe some cuisine of the area. How about that?
It sounds good to me. I'm hungry. I'm ready.
I think they all are.
here. We give thanks to you. We thank you that we've had a safe journey here to Tanzania. I always forget. In any case, we're thankful to be here. We're thankful to learn about missions. And we're looking forward to the food you're going to give us. Help us to learn more and more to feed on you, our Maker and our Savior, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
That's a good
Children is going to explain how to eat the food.
Okay.
Let's listen.
Listen up. Here's what. When you're served your plate of food, there'll be one piece of flat bread called chapati. And what you do is you tear off a little piece of it, and then you kind of fold it a little bit and hold it between your finger and thumb, your forefinger and your thumb, and then you scoop up some food with it and pop the whole thing in your mouth. Okay? So you use it kind of like your spoon. But you eat the spoon. You're ready to shoot up. It's really good.
Here we are on our way to Santiago, Chile. And all the boys and girls are excited about this great trip. Passports are being passed out. Luggage is being checked.
How old are you?
Tickets are being passed out. And these agents are very tough on the passengers. Oh, you have a son here somewhere. He's running.
He's wearing a Chilean outfit.
I guess we do all this
And this is the photographer. And what's your job today?
I don't know.
You have a job? Well, come on, we'll give you one. Patient up ahead of us, immunization, and medical instructions. Everything's all set up here, and
They had these from last year.
that's right. We have the needles for the children. They're going to need those. And then while they wait, there are activities over here, and we'll see those in a little bit. Pre-flight instructions are going to be given in that room, and preparation for Chilean culture here, right? So what, amigo, senor.
Si, senor.
Si, si.
We are going to hammer some horseshoes onto the make-believe horses.
Oh, oui, si, bueno. Ah,
Si, senor.
very good. That will be much fun. Make-believe horses.
Make-believe horses. We have the sound effects. Whee! And Duff can go and put his paw like that.
Okay.
We're going to do some lassoing to show how the cowboys catch their horses.
This guy's going to do the lassoing?
Yes.
I'm going to stay away.
Yeah, I think that would be smart.
Because of this. Look at that shirt he's wearing
First
there.
try at lassoing.
So what are the activities of this particular room here?
Well, Wynn's going to be teaching flower making out of this paper napkins.
Flower making with napkins.
Yes, he is.
And what's the dough for?
We're making bread for the
Okay.
children's lunch.
All right.
Actually, the little girls will be making the bread.
Ah.
And then possibly we might be cutting up corn. The little girls might be cutting up corn for corn pudding.
Oh.
If we get to it.
Very good. Well, we'll come and see the action a little later.
Does anybody remember? What? Yeah, but what, do you know some of the sicknesses that you can get? Yeah. Okay. What else? What?
Being drunk on somebody else.
Well, okay. Yeah, sort of. What? Well, no, we really don't. You take pills when you get for strep throat, right? Okay, so how about measles? Did anybody get any shots when you were a baby for measles?
No.
And chicken pox? You did. You just don't. You just don't know. Okay. So all those shots that you got as a baby, or even now that you're getting, will protect you from when you go to Chile, because when they go to Chile, they get those same shots. Okay. But there's one disease that you can get. Oh, here's the authority. Forget it. I'm putting words. Well, I don't either, but this is what
I
we
know what it is.
What is it?
It's a long shaped thing like these kind of stickle things. It's got a head like it ticks. And it's got two arms and it jumps on you and kisses you and you get all poisoning.
Oh, sounds good. Sounds as good as
like
this
this
one.
one, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
just like this. Anyway, this was my son's rendition of what he thought a kissing bug was looking like. I didn't know what it looks like, but this is kind of we're pretending, all right, what a kissing bug might look like. And this bug would carry this disease, and usually in muddy houses is where they get in the cracks. You know how, have you ever seen a muddy house? It has cracks, you know, they can't get it all together. So that's where this bug would live. You might get homesick. Does anybody know what homesick is?
Yeah.
What? What is homesick?
You'll
Anybody know what homesick is? No, it's just the out. You might feel. Okay, what?
You get home. You're at home and you get sick.
You get home. That makes sense. No, that sounds good. You might when they say you're homesick. Yeah, Rachel, you.
Miss your home so much that you start to feel sick.
Okay, you miss being away. I mean, you miss your home when you're away. So we've got pills for you for homesickness.
Yes? $10. $10? Okay, you work for 30? Yes? $1? Okay, anybody else have any money on it? Nobody else has? This could be a problem. If you get sick over in another country, the doctor expects some money up front. You gotta pay him.
I got an ID.
Got an ID? Well, we could try that. FBI? Okay, you're covered. You're all right then. The other thing is if you get hurt, or if you get really, really sick and you have to be evacuated. Does anyone know what evacuated means?
Yes.
What's it mean?
Well, like an impulse one on the shipping dock. More than $10,000.
More than $10,000? You're very close.
A lot.
Anybody else want to guess?
A lot.
What's a lot? Take a guess.
A lot.
Anybody else want to take a guess? Go ahead.
Infinity.
No, not quite infinity. No more guessing? What costs anywhere? Okay, how much?
1,000.
1,000? A little bit more than that. How much?
A
A gazillion.
13,000.
13,000, you're very close. Very close.
A million.
A million? Not quite a million. Okay.
12,000.
12,000?
11,000.
11,000. It costs anywhere from $10,000 to $90,000 to get on a plane and be brought back.
Ready?
You didn't
I feel it.
did you?
Nope. Wait.
And now we'll put your Band-Aid on.
You don't want to bleed all down your shirt.
You go.
I saw those kind of bears over there.
Now, They're
beautiful,
okay,
colorful
okay,
beads.
and I can stamp, put a sticker on your passport.
Okay. Now you're all set. Wait a minute.
Can you get down?
Now, where's your passport? I gotta get stamped this. Make sure.
Yeah, let me get
Is it yours?
on your,
Right here.
I'm done.
I threw it away, so nobody else can use it. Can you get these stickers off?
Yeah, they peel off.
I know, I can't get it off.
Okay, you're all set. Okay, who's next? Are you next? Let me check your passport. Make sure you are who you say you are.
You know where your passport is?
Let's see. Yeah, I think that looks just like you. Here you go. There's your homesickness pills. That's so you don't get homesick. You can eat. You want to eat them now? No, you're not homesick yet? Okay. Here you go. Drink through.
I'll take your passport here.
Yeah, that's like peanut butter.
And we're going to put it
Okay, then come on around and get your shot.
right here. Okay? Okay, and you take your ticket and put this back in your
Roll up your
Okay,
sleeves.
all right, Joe.
You're a brave boy. Oh,
Shot here.
look at that one.
Put your arm over here. There you go. Yeah. You're homesick still. You won't get homesick.
I saw these kind of beanies.
Passport.
Everybody did a good job. Any problems?
Yeah, that one's enjoyed.
Oh, we do.
Because it vibrates a lot. Let me get started, Peter.
All right, you guys can do one more nail.
Watch your
Amigo, amigo.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys.
Amigo, what are they doing here?
We're showing the Chilean. Hold up. We're showing the Chilean culture, showing how the cowboys nail the shoes on their horses. This is a brief demonstration.
Ah, bueno.
Now, who knows
Bueno.
why horses need shoes on the bottom?
Because when people get on, they have more weight to carry. No.
And what?
So they don't get their hooves strapped to it.
That sounds good to me.
And
It's to protect them from the terrain that they
If
go
they
over.
didn't have
Point, Mr.
What
Schmidt-Bielenberg.
was that now?
Yeah, well, the reason the horses wear shoes on the bottom is because it wouldn't make sense to wear them on the top.
What else do you catch with a lasso?
Bulls.
Bulls?
Yeah.
Yeah, what else?
People.
Brothers?
I don't have
People? Well, we'll get you one in a minute. There's all kinds of things you can catch with a lasso. If your horse gets away, you can catch it. If you want to get a bull, you can do that. Now, what we're going to do, since Mr. Pantano's the expert on lassoing, he's going to show you how to catch one of them, and we're going to pretend that they're bulls and cows that are sleeping because they're not going to be moving around.
I don't want to be a bull or a cow.
Maybe we should lasso Mr. Schmidt-Bielenberg. Now just watch how Mr. Pantana does it, and then we'll let you all line up and take a couple whacks at it.
We're gonna get hit by one. I got a feeling.
Oh! Sometimes you miss because the chairs move. Be careful. You just gotta keep trying.
There's one.
Go.
And then you take it. See how it tightens up, and then you can reel them in.
Just make sure that chair doesn't stick
Just
you
like
with
you
its...
do to a fish.
Just make sure the chair doesn't stick you with its horns. Okay, now what you have to do is you see where your knot is? That's a slip knot, so it'll slip through. If you hold it here, it'll just slip down to nothing. So what you got to do is you got to grab it the way Mr. Pantano has. You have to grab the rope past the knot, as well as the lasso, or I think it's called a lariat, but I'm not really an expert on this kind of stuff. So if you want to, grab right here, okay, and then step up to the front. There you go, and then grab the other end of your rope, because if you just lasso it with the one end here, hold this in your left hand. If you just hold it and let go of this end, then you won't be able to catch it. Now just get up, step there, run away, and toss it right on the chair. Whoa, try again, bring it back, try again. No wrestling, guys, we'll have to lasso you.
Yay! Yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay. Yeah. With this, drop down. So, get caught. Okay. Hold it. Okay. You can move up a little closer. Gotta keep it like this so it stays open.
You call them again?
Senora, what are they doing here?
They are making pan.
Pan?
Pan, bread.
Oh.
Yeah. They're learning how the women cook in Chile. They make bread. They have to clean the corn. They're making flowers. Go to where Ellen is.
Look at the nice design.
Okay, did you wash your hands on the white paper?
Yes, it's stick. Where the
You already had it?
One the first time, two the second time,
Just a minute.
third time, and so on until you got it all wrapped around. I got my little paw. Okay.
Okay, let me get you.
Then, everybody got that done?
You want pink or blue?
I need somebody to help me.
You know what color you want?
Senora, what are you doing here?
Cleaning up after the girls.
And what is the project here?
Well, right now they're making flowers, and then when they're done, they'll make corn. Well, cut corn, I should say.
Cut corn for what?
Potential corn pudding. It's not going to happen.
Oh, corn pudding. Okay. Very.
Flour and probably some lard and water.
This is fine. It's okay. You can twist it a little more.
And yeast.
Oh,
now she has a bread maker. I don't think they have bread makers in Chile.
I'll be right
Here's some bread for you, sweetie. What's your name? Do you like to bake?
Okay. I need to know for traveling. Does anyone have any money on them? Do you have any money? How much money do you have on you? Okay, that's a good answer. Take a guess. $5, $1, 50 cents, 25.
A lot of change.
A lot of change? Okay. You have any money in there? Okay, how about you?
Yeah.
I have
money, but not on me.
Do you have money on you?
I have money, but not on me. I have money on me.
Do you know that when we're in Chile, if you get sick, you have to pay the doctor. He wants the money right away, okay? Don't worry about it. Now, if you get really, really sick or you get hurt and you have to be flown back to the United States, you have to be evacuated. Does anyone know what evacuated means?
Yeah.
Who knows? Anybody know what's it mean? Talk a little louder. So
Everyone will leave.
Everyone will leave. Have to be taken out of the country. And they have to do that by putting you on the airplane and taking you out of the country. And does anyone know how much that costs? Anybody want to take a guess? How much?
$50,000.
How much?
Couple
$2,000. That's close. Anybody else want to take a guess? How much?
$50.
$50? A little bit more.
$100.
How much? A little bit more.
$500.
$5,000. Get closer. A lot more than that.
$7,000. Wait, $1 million.
$90,000. So, and you have to pay that money if you get sick. So that's what we're giving you shots so you won't get sick. And we told Pastor Browning that if you get sick, he'll pay for it. Don't worry about it. Okay?
Yeah, I'll take, just give me the bill.
Yeah. Okay.
We're going to divide you up into 3 groups because there's 3 different things that you have to do.
Okay, why don't you guys start with the immunization?
Make 2 lines over here.
You guys
Girls,
can
come over here.
We're going to make some
1 line here and 1 line there.
And you guys
Okay.
get
Get your passport. You need your passport. All right. I think they want some of you guys at the table. Okay. Somebody start at the table. Okay. Let's check the passport. Okay. Get a picture of that. All right. Here you go. I can tell you're going to here you go. There's some medicine for you. Come around here and I'll give you a shot. All right. Here we go. Great. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah, no, Lord.
Okay. There you go.
right in the front.
Right here.
Yeah, and she just told us to do like.
Oh, see that analogy?
Okay, you're all set. Okay, here's for home sickness.
But also, listen for a minute. We're going to make these material to make the flags right in the front pocket. You get a glue stick and you glue it together to look like this. And then we'll roll that out on the front.
There you go. You go up.
Just think this could be Mr. Dorian doing this. Then he's really doing one.
Here we are baking bread.
Obviously. Actually, she's done. But next, yeah, she's going to do this next. I don't know. Marguerite's not here. She was kind of doing this.
And there's the smell. Would you like to It supposedly smells. It smells like baby.
Mine doesn't get long.
You have to push it.
I know what it smells like.
You need an apron?
Now keep twisting.
My
it.
apron's out in the kitchen. I like
This
to
will
make
look lovely.
looks like a belly button.
And then
I like the way
I was supposed to. I mean. Hey, take your flower. Give it to your mom.
What, Spanish, I guess? Is that what they speak over there? Oh, Mr. Goat.
You called me dumb!
Get him, Mr. Pantano, get him! Okay, now what we want to do, it's kind of crowded, but we're going to do it anyway, so if you guys will come on back here, we'll put one line over here, you can be first. All right? You guys come on, line up behind.
Yeah, come on back this way.
And then one other thing I forgot to tell you. When you have your lasso, I'll take care of Marquesas in a second. But what you have to do is you got to hold the other end of the rope back here, so you have plenty of rope to throw it. And then another thing is if you let go of the whole rope, sorry, when you get the cow, the cow's going to run away with your rope, and then you're going to have to spend dollars and dollars and dollars to keep buying new ropes. So you'll be broke. So, all right, let's get 2 lines, and let's give it a shot. Okay, remember, hold it up there. Joe, you want to go on this line? You want to be first? All right, let me tie this up for you. All right, you guys are good at Duffy. Take your buddies and go back that way. Because you're going to have to give us some more room.
Come on, son.
Come on, you guys are going to have to go back this way.
Okay?
Back in this direction. Back up, back up.
No, not on that chair. Here, let me tie your shoe for you.
Marquesas, you're going to have to come down this end after Mr. Pantano gets your shoe tied. Okay. Now, you guys might be good at this, you might not be, because, you know, geez, you probably haven't done a lot of lassoing, but what you can do is after today, if you want, you can keep practicing and practicing, and I'm sure
Yeah, go over to Dove's house, and he'll be happy to.
I'll be happy to. Yeah, we do a lot of lassoing at the ball range. We lasso the cars in and out
Come
of
on,
the parking lot.
Let's go back here.
Okay, there we go. All right, buddy. You just get in line, Marquises, and you'll be, when your turn comes up, we'll give you a shot at it.
I stretch it out.
Hold it down there. Got it? Now hold the other end of the rope. Now you guys can lasso whenever you want. Just go and try 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times.
Yeah, you can move up closer if you want.
Not right now. You can lasso people at home if it's all right with your dad. Good, good. That's a good strong throw, Joe. Oops. Good, that's good. You gotta kind of zip her around. Try a couple more times, get the range down. Good. All right, pull it in, Joe. Pull it in. Don't let it get away. Hurry up. It's going to get away. It's not tight yet. Tighten it up, baby. Come on. Pull, pull, pull. Pull harder than that. It's going to get away. Okay, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Whoa, whoa. All right. You got it. All right.
How does this look?
Good. Let this guy have a shot. Good job, Joe. All right. One more try. One more try.
Move up some.
It's kind of like, you know when you throw a frisbee like this, throw it the other way, but kind of get it to spin a little bit. Try and get her to spin just a little bit.
But of course,
There you
Yeah.
go.
Pull it in, hurry up. Once you get it on, you got to pull it tight quickly or the animal will throw it off. There you go. Oops, now you got me. Okay. There we go. All right, that's good. That's good. All right, next.
You had that.
All right.
Make it a little bigger,
Keep
Alex.
on trying. Here, wait a second. You want to hold it? You don't, remember, you don't want to hold it on the knot. You want to hold it up past the knot. That holds it open as you throw it. And then let some slack come through here.
Good job. Ooh,
There you
almost
go.
had it.
Now give her a toss.
Step back, boys.
Yeah, the guys that aren't throwing, go back.
Yeah, the guys that aren't throwing,
Back up.
step back.
Back up. Good job, Mr. Panton. Yo, okay. Let the next guy give her a try. All right, beautiful. Nice job. Right there. Mark braces. Please, please. That's a boy. You gotta do what you told. You'll get it. Come on.
Ooh, almost. One more time.
Please wait back there. Come on, guys.
Try to see if you can get it to spin with just a little bit.
What you do?
Got a nice.
Hold this.
Ooh, almost.
Into your rope. Okay,
All
now you
right,
got
let
this.
somebody else have it. We'll give you another turn later.
Rub it around. Shot, Nathan. Ooh, that's a good strong arm, buddy. You're a strong guy, just like your dad, aren't you? All right. A little closer to the knot. Up here with Mike. There you go. All right, come on, Nathan.
Just kind of.
Good shot. One more try. One more try.
Good job. Pull it.
Whoa, I got you.
Pull it. Attaboy, pull. Oh, here he comes. That's it. Reel him in. Ah, there you go. Good job. All right. Now you get the feeling of what it
All right, Nathan. I think you got it. Try it. Pull it. Hurry up. Pull it. Hurry up. It's going to get away. Look, it's running away from you. It's laughing at you. Come on. Pull it, Nathan. All right, pull. 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 Whoa. All right, that's good. Next time.
Right-handed or left-handed?
This is perfect. And the top, you know, Tim needs something with his hair. He won't reach.
They're as straight as lizards.
Finally, I killed it.
Yeah, 2.5 years ago, it started going curly on her, and I was like,
I must say you did a good job.
That's unusual.
when she was and then it got dark and straight.
So Megan, are you ready to go down?
Put you away.
Zooming in.
Where did you get that fish painted?
And where you get your shots. You look ridiculous with that flower in there.
I know.
Yeah, I'm done. I think I would have rather see it. What do you think?
I'm gonna take this one.
Or do you want to wash your hands off?
Here's a flower for you. Isn't it pretty? Thank you.
Don't forget the little one's gonna stick
There's
on
some.
your passport.
Here, you don't get your stuff.
Oh.
I was just getting here. This is chili and mark. Trying to get it in there. There you go. Oh, did you get it? No, you almost got the rope.
Round
What'd you get? 2? Oh.
Almost got it.
All right, here's 2 back.
That's okay. You want more?
Hey, good job. All right. Pull him in there. Pull him in there. Come on, pull that big bull. All right.
There you go. Hey, this is my mama.
Can come
No, help him, help him. Oh, that boy.
I've been away from
You guys got him. Good work. Whoa, you got him. Good work.
so I'll call you guys Monday or Tuesday.
Tuesday'd be better because Jeff is home and he gets home sometime Monday afternoon. So, yeah.
No, we're going to try and hammer
time for you guys.
around time or not.
Dick, I mean, he's on the
All right, guys. Whoa. Get away.
Okay, you put it where the horseshoe is. Right here. Just take a small tap. Watch, just enough to get it started. And take your fingers away. And you pound. And you pound the nail, okay? That way your fingers aren't there. Everybody understand? Okay.
Careful. That's not crap, guys. Here you go, my pieces. Here you go. Yep. There you go.
Who's under this hat? Who's under here?
Oh, okay. All right. You want to give this one to Will you hold on to it? I like your privacy bird. Amanda did it. Did she? Good job.
This is what you need to have because you're going to a different country. Going down to Chile.
The sign says no smoking. Yeah, now we sit next to him. Ellie.
Jeanette, are you being a stewardess? Should I paint it on her face? I love that. Here's the one that showed me his number. Kind of lost there.
Gracias.
That little kid just showed him continuing.
Capturing all this bedlam on tape. Yep. And I walked right in front of you, sorry. It's all right.
Imagine a real plane full of all these kids. Mommy up there. Is she going to translate? What's she going to do? What are you doing? She's going to get into it.
Get in the back here. Nice to turn it on.
What?
Get in the back. It's
Back, please.
Hola, hola. Welcome to flight visit J3 Santiago, Chile. We are going on MTW Airlines, and I am your pilot, Captain Browning. I am your pilot today.
Oh no, no. No, no.
Okay, you gotta listen. I'm not gonna shout, you know, because when we get on the airplane, it's very serious business. It's dangerous to fly. We all have to be quiet. We all have to work together. And if we do that, it's not dangerous to fly. So we have to be quiet. We have to be nice to each other. Tell our other passengers about us. So let's be very friendly, very quiet, while I turn it over to our stewardess, Miss Lois Pyle. Come to the middle here and show the boys and girls the important things that we need to do on this flight.
Fasten your seatbelt. You have a seatbelt attached to the back of the seat, and you pull it around you like this. That's the precaution, because then if the plane tilts or something, you're not thrown on the floor. You'll be injured.
Silencio.
Pretty good, Ruth. I couldn't do that. I don't collapse like that. I made it start.
I think I would try.
But it's
Especially if there's an extra.
But that's good.
This is the oxygen mask. sometimes something will happen on the plane, maybe the air, air is escaping and you need to get the pure oxygen back into, so you'll be able to breathe. So these will drop down automatically. Everyone will get one. It'll fall right down in their laps. And they put them on like this. It goes over your head some way. This has to be adjusted. It goes on like this. Then you'll be able to breathe.
Yeah, in a real airplane, it drops down from the ceiling.
That's right. That's right.
But it doesn't see any stopping down
No.
Yeah. That's right. We don't have to hold it off.
But sometimes it's very important to fasten your seatbelt. Because sometimes the plane will drop where there's no and the plane will just drop. And you could be thrown this way or that way. And it's important that you have this on so you're not injured.
Boys and girls, let's give our stewardess a big hand.
Absolutely.
Now, boys and girls, because there are some Spanish people on this flight going to Chile and can't understand English, we have to hear these instructions in Spanish. So Robin Crane is going to give us these instructions in Spanish. Be very quiet now, because it's important to listen.
Para los que no saben inglés, para abrochar el cinturón, recogen los dos lados y lo aseguran así, lo tienen así para tenerlo bien firme, que no quieren caerse del asiento, ¿cierto? ¿Me entendieron?
Sí. Sí, muy bien. Bien.
Y si hay problemas con el aire, con la presión del aire, gracias, hay que poner esta máscara para poder respirar. ¿Ya? En caso de una emergencia, va a caer del techo del avión y ustedes tienen que tomarlo y ponerlo. ¿Ya? ¿Todo claro? ¿Sí?
Sí. Bravo.
Ya. ¿Podemos
Bravo,
irnos ya?
bravo.
Entonces.
Bravo.
Now, as your pilot, I have to tell you some important things about this flight, and I want Mrs. Crane to translate them for us. Okay, we are MTW Airlines going to Santiago, Chile.
Esta es la línea MTW en camino a Santiago, Chile.
And we are going to have two parts to our flight. First, we're leaving Philadelphia and going to Miami. Then we're flying on to Santiago.
Y vamos a hacer el viaje en dos partes. Primero de Filadelfia a Miami y después de Miami a Santiago.
And that flight is 6,000 miles long.
Y ese vuelo son 6,000 millas.
And we are going to be stopping in Miami for gas.
Tenemos que parar en Miami para poner más benzina,
But you're not going to get off the airplane.
pero no vamos a bajar del avión.
We'll be flying about 550 miles an hour,
Vamos a volar a 550 millas por hora
and we'll fly about 41,000 feet up in the sky.
y vamos a estar en el cielo a 41,000 millas de altura.
That's about 7 miles up in the sky is where we're flying. 7 miles high.
Es como 7 millas de altura.
Now, boys and girls, as we're flying, you'll feel some bumping once in a while, but that won't hurt you. It'll be fine.
Mientras estamos volando, vamos a sentir algunos
And you'll hear the motors go make a lot of noise, but that's okay.
Van a escuchar los motores, pero eso está bien.
And when we get there, you're going to have to pull out your passport, so get your passport ready.
Y al llegar
I have
ahí,
mine too. Check your picture. Is it your picture? I'll show you mine. That's my picture. Can you have your picture? Okay? Do you have your passport? Do you have your ticket? Okay. Now open your books for just a minute, and then Mr. Crane is going to come while we're flying and tell you much more about chili.
Everything's fine. Mr. Crane.
Muy bien, niños y niñas, ya estamos en el vuelo y espero que todos estén escuchándonos muy bien para saber hacia dónde vamos y qué es lo que queremos mostrarles. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for your in-flight movie, we'll be showing you a little bit about Chile and especially a great character in Chile. His name is Daniel Crane. And actually, this great character is flying with you. And we have him with us. He's a famous character in Santiago. And we're going to be showing a little bit about his life in Santiago, Chile. Okay, so are you all ready to see this? Okay? Everybody has your snacks?
Mommy! Put you in the luggage pool. They lost one of our bags on the way.
No, gracias.
Ah, muchas gracias.
Oh, but maybe.
No, eso, no entiendo. ¿Qué es?
Extra peppermint.
Oh, chico.
Mine and mine.
Little louder.
Por favor.
Santiago is the capital of Chile, and it's right in the middle, right about there, in the middle of this long streaming country called Chile. Okay, and that is where we're going to show you the life of Daniel Crane. And what we're going to show you is what he eats for breakfast. We're going to show you how he goes to school. We're going to show you a little bit about his school, what he does for sports, some of his classmates, and then we're going to take you to where he goes to church. His church is called Cristo Rey. And there you're going to see a little bit about his Sunday school class and about the children that are in Cristo Rey. Okay? So let's pay a lot of attention to the great life of Daniel Crane.
Silencio.
Silencio, por favor.
Quiet, quiet, quiet.
Turn around.
You gotta pull it out as far.
Right, Daniel? What do you eat? Chocapic. Wow. What's that? That's the cereal. Yes, Chocapic.
You have Chocapic here? Oh, get that in Santiago.
There's lady.
Here's Daniel. He's getting ready to go to school. About to get in the car.
What are you saying? Thank you very much.
Going through customs on the way coming in can be kind of trying. Snooping in your bag.
Did you check her bag? Okay. Pasaporte, por favor. ¿La foto? ¿Sabes castellano? What did he say? Bien.
These girls are horseback riding in Chile. All right. These boys are wrestling. They're Chilean wrestlers. And now we're closing this time with nice food and drink, a Chile meal. Everybody's going to get something to eat and drink.
This is our mother-daughter luncheon, May 2nd, 1998. We have some very special guests, friends that we haven't seen for quite some time. We're just about ready to get started.
Hello, Paula. How are you?
And we'll have more at the fashion show. All right, this is an annual fashion show. And we have Michaela, who's about to play the piano.
It's very nice to meet you. Thank you.
these old fashions together, and we'd like to take you on a trip down memory lane.
That was a hot number then. Didn't think of it.
white? Yes. Yep, this is orange.
The springtime formal was born in May of 1975 by Jen Fun. She looks something like what you'll find on the rack today.
Work Express modeled by Maggie O'Donnell, the day she wed Tom Albrecht in 42 summers ago by Joan Goodman. Now Mrs. Wayne Bronte. And that, ladies, is the long and short of it. We hope you've enjoyed our presentation as much as we have. Special thanks to everyone who allowed us to borrow your lovely money.
Oh, good job.
So who wants to take home some pie?
Well, this is Emmanuel Presbyterian Church mission activity for the children on a Saturday morning, and we are on our way to Portugal. Let's go and see what that means for all of us. It means lots of interesting things are going to be happening here.
Okay, this is the lights are supposed to be on.
And here's Tom Hudson. He's our special guest for today.
Now Lois is missing.
And Beth Katranis has been putting it all together. And Bob and Virginia are here to help. And they're dressed for a flight. The boys and girls are coming in now, getting their passports. And as before, Michael and Lynn are working real hard getting their passports together.
Because, of course, we're in America, this money will be valued to Portugal. So, hang on to that.
Hi, Martha.
Mary.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. And this is the nerve center for Portuguese food right here. And our flight attendants and our pilot is getting ready to go.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to come and find out what you're going to do.
It won't be long.
And then you're going to glue it on.
I'm done. Money.
Very
My
nice.
tissue. Look, I made one. How do you get this thing on?
Well, you're going to glue it on, but you can color it first.
Andrew wants to make one of these things.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it for this stuff.
You can help.
You know what you can do with this thing? We went by the second hand not too long ago, and we saw
glue it on like that.
shad, and they could they jump and like wobble all over the place, which is pretty neat. And
What,
then
fish?
yeah, shad.
They
And
wobble?
and they they like when they jump, they splash the water up and down. Their whole body goes up and down like that. And so guess what happened? When it did it, they stick their dorsal fin up in the air just like a shark would. It looks like that. It's really cool. So anyway, I'm gonna go back to Dr. Lambert. That looks really good.
Mrs. O'Donnell, what is going on in here?
Well,
Flywheels.
the children are
Well, we're
making
trying to
different
make
Portuguese things that we see in Portugal. Pinwheels, which remind us of windmills, and fish. They're fishing for fish over there, and then they're making these fish to go on their refrigerator. It says, "Come follow me," Jesus said, "and I will make you fishers of men."
That's
Found in
nice.
Matthew 4:19.
Well, you're supposed to
And then reminded us it's also found in Mark. And then over here, they're making
Mommy, I got my face painted.
cork. There's a lot of cork in Portugal.
Mom, can I make
So they're
one of
making
these
these to hang on the refrigerator. There's lighthouses.
Right next to us, you'll get your
Anchors.
He lives in it. We'll hold up one.
Mommy, how do you do this? Andrew, I forgot to bring my my book, but it has really old Mustangs in it.
Very good. This is a wonderful project. All right. And there's Shani. How's Shani doing? Huh?
Introduce the one.
Allie, they look very nice.
Be brave.
Here you are. I'm not a hobo though.
Did you go?
What? Here you go. What?
What? How was it?
You got it? Let me see it. Here you go.
Monday.
Dr. Lambert, what are you doing there? Could you tell me?
We're immunizing them against hepatitis.
Hepatitis? I thought tuberculosis.
You can't immunize against tuberculosis.
Oh, let's see if we can develop one of those.
You're done.
All right. And Mrs. Dorian, what are you doing here?
I'm doing the same thing.
Right now you don't have any victims. I mean patients.
Did you get any of this? Would you like some syrup? But we have jet lag syrup.
I think that's great.
When you get off the plane, you know, the time difference. There you go. Have a drink.
Don't spill it. Drink it.
Drink it. That boy, she said, forget it. And then if they get homesick.
You have a homesick pill?
Drink it.
Well, that's good. Because people do get homesick. That's true.
Pretty flower on your face.
And what is Jenny doing here?
Why don't you go to
Is that a
Mm.
problem, Jen?
Go across the hall.
Someone's guessing. Hey, Steve, you didn't get your shot yet. I've been waiting all week for this.
You came to the good place.
Where do we go now? You know?
Try go fishing.
You can get another shot.
I gotta get a shot. I got it. It hurts.
And Lydia, what are you going to be doing here?
I'm face painting. I'm just waiting for
Oh, okay. There's more coming.
Blank.
Some of the boys probably don't want you to do it, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's the grain of what it wants to make.
And so what are you putting together there, Sue? Win?
This is a booklet about the day.
Okay.
The Hudson's our missionary family in Portugal.
Great.
And we're going to put an airplane sticker.
All right, that's terrific. Would you say that again?
I'm helping to make
Portuguese flags. Oh, that's nifty. Great. All right, I'm running out of tape here, so.
We're making Portuguese tiles.
Oh, that's neat.
Aren't those beautiful?
Those are very pretty.
But this is for older children.
Okay, tell me that again with your face.
We're making fishing poles.
All right, that's great. And why do you do that? You're going to Portugal?
Yeah, we do a lot of fishing in Portugal because of the coast.
I guess that's true. Very good. Look at those bamboo poles. That's a great idea. And Allison, was this your idea, the fishing poles?
Yeah, this was my idea because Nathan is into fishing.
Oh, great. Great.
So I'll come and help you.
Very.
Learning how to tie half blood knot.
Oh, well, that's good.
The fisherman's.
That's good.
You get a hook and a jelly bean? All right.
And I am first. Java!
Oh my goodness.
Nice bracelets they're making.
Because there might be something else that you can make.
Oh, Kim, it's so great to have you back.
Well, it's good to be back. I miss everybody, and our whole family says hello.
That's great.
Well, in school.
I didn't have any that close.
Yeah.
And then the babies.
Where are you, boys and girls, now? Where are you?
In United States.
You're in the airplane, right? Yep. And there's our pilot. And there's our stewardess.
Time there, and you can look out the windows and see the friendly clouds. Now your stewardesses are going to have a word about how you should behave on the airplane. Would you like to say something?
Yes, I would. I'm one of your stewardesses on this plane, and I have to tell you what you do before we start to take off on the plane. You see the seatbelt? It's very, very important to fasten your seatbelt.
Look out, you can see all the clouds, the ocean. Pretty soon, our missionary Tom is going to take us to Portugal, and we're going to see slides, and we're going to show a lot of things while we're on the plane.
And of course, there's the everlasting customs. Customs have to go through customs.
To check out, he was
No, 1 second. Your passport? Prepare your pledge.
muito prazer. Everything's okay. Take
Can
care.
we put that in our bag now?
Yeah, there's Shannon.
I'm heading.
Stay there, Matt. Stay there.
We'll just put them up on the wall then. But I'll need that little later.
Okay, do you want to hold on a second?
I'll bring it back.
I'm just afraid I'm going to forget it,
No, I'll
like
give
I
it to
did
you.
last night.
I'll give it to you. Let's put them over against this wall here, and that'll be the main thing. Here? Yeah, put them against the wall, and we will not put them away. Into the bucket.
All right, great.
Right here.
just like clockwork, just like United Airlines. You should have a chair to sit in. Kim, we didn't think we could get along without you, but God sent others. We just have to learn nobody's indispensable, I guess. God always has his people. If the job needs to be done, he will make the supply. I don't think we had the bags last year, did we?
No, there's different
Excellent idea.
Yeah, it is.
Excellent idea.
See, everybody has different ideas.
Oh, wonderful. Yep. Hello, John.
What's Joan up to?
Cooking. She's out there. She's in the kitchen. Yeah, she was fussing with that stuff. But she was fussing with that for 2 days.
I'm hungry.